All right, we're back over here at Tony's shop. Y'all recognize it.
Nice.
It's where we put the motor together. Right now, where my car was sitting, there is a Austin-Healey. Tony's gonna get to that in a minute. He finally brought it back out. The first time I ever met Tony was the first and last time I seen this car make a pass. We had a race down in the Hunter back in 2013, 2014, somewhere around there. It was right after my car had heads cam intake done, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. It was still a 5-speed car at the time. I beat the shit out of it. But yeah, I drew Tony first round, heads up, and he asked me if we wanted a side bet or if I wanted any links or anything like that. Sorry, swapping hands. It was like really the first time I'd ever been in a race, like a legit race. So I knew I didn't have nothing for this car. Well, I raced him heads up. At the 60-foot mark, he passed me on the back tire, which was pretty cool to watch. Later on, he went on to run in the finals against another car, and he turned it up some. It did a huge wheel stand, come down, and actually broke the frame. So that's why this car has not been seen in many years. It kind of got put up, pushed back, and it's been sitting in a trailer for the past 10 years because he's been focused on this car. Little Lethal. Many of you might remember this car was not originally this color. It was silver with, I believe, black stripes. Which coincidentally, the first time he had this car out that I met him, they had just put this car together. And if I remember right, Joseph Moore was driving it then while Tony was driving the Austin. A lot of people call it MG. I am guilty of calling it an MG also.
Fucking embarrassing!
But it is an Austin-Healey. They pretty much look the same to me. I think they're pretty much the same car. This was a street car. Right around with the top off. It's got a little small block Chevrolet in it on some gas. And he would usually race it with the top off, if I remember correctly. We'll get him in here in a minute to talk about it. Give you a little history on the car. Shit, I'm falling over.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
I hit the damn, what you call it? But yeah, he's bringing it back out. He wants to, he's not going to race it anymore, he said. He's just going to turn it to a little street car, which I mean, it was before. Anyway, it was tagged, insured, and everything. So, when it come down, it actually broke the frame somewhere right in here. Pretty much on both sides. It pretty much snapped it right at the front. As you can see, he's doing a bunch of body work. All of this was destroyed when it came down. That is ride height for the car. So it actually hit hard enough that it went all the way down, broke the shocks, broke the shock mounts, and slammed the front end directly onto the ground and broke pretty much the whole front end. So yeah, but We'll get Tony in here in a minute, and he can kind of tell you the history on the car. A lot of people know this car. A lot of people know that Tony has this car, or this is how they met Tony, was when he had this car. And but also a lot of people never knew this car existed because it's been sitting in a trailer for the past 10 years or so. Because he's been doing this one, Little Lethal. Everybody knows this car. A lot of people scared of this car too. I mean, a lot of people scared of this car in this bracket. This like the way this car sits. And then you've seen his new car, Bocephus, which is another Fox Body Coupe. That one's actually in a trailer. They went racing this past weekend, and he boxed it up and hasn't unboxed it yet. So, but let me go grab him. He is out back, possibly selling a Falcon. So, be right.
So my name's Tony Quinn. This is a 1964 Austin-Healey. Same thing as the MG Midget. I got the car in 2008. Took me 2 years of building to get it finished up. It's got a small block Chevrolet in it, 400 small block, and turbo 350 transmission, Mustang 2 front suspension, and a 9-inch Ford rear end. A lot of ingenuity. Nothing on this car is original. It's got Volkswagen fender flares. That's the actual fenders off the Volkswagen Bug stuck on there. There's Trans Am wing for the trunk lid. I don't know if you've seen the video or seen the picture of the hood up there, but it's like a 50-something, 55 Cadillac breather.
I forgot to show the hood.
That's welded into the hood. There's nothing really Austin-Healey left other than the shape of it. A lot of people have been mad about it. A lot of Austin-Healey fans don't like the car. Everybody else seems to think it's pretty cool. But it's a fun little car to drive. We were talking about the other day that it's ironic that people know me for this car. A lot of people know me for this car. But the people that met me after I parked the car know me for the Mustang, thinks I'm just a straight up Ford guy. Don't even know I own this car. Hell, I was starting to think I forgot I owned the car. It's been a while. But I'm hoping to get it out, get it finished, back up. It's no longer going to be a drag car. Something for me and my wife to ride around in and go to car shows or whatever. Just, something to have fun in. That's about it. Nothing else.